What's cracking, y'all? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified whenever we upload a new video. All right, the Los Angeles Clippers beat the Boston Celtics 113-93 at Staples. Bear in mind, Boston did not have their starting center, and they did not have Al Horford either. So let's put that into context. Nonetheless, the Clippers came out here and showed the kind of team that they are capable of being and the type of team they're capable of beating when they are fully healthy and engaged. We got a glimpse of a vintage prime or close to prime Kawhi Leonard. 25 points on 10 for 12 shooting, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Paul George chipped in 26 points himself on 8 for 22. But the Clippers, who I believe are the deepest team in the league, played every single one of their players' minutes last night with the exception of Robert Covington. And he's actually a pretty good rotational player. And for some teams, Covington would be a starter. Leonard played, Morris played, Big Zoo played, Reggie Jackson played, Paul George played, Batum played, Diabate played, John Wall played, Brown played, Terrence Mann played, Kennard played, Coffey played, Boston Jr. played. Like, this is a deep team. You look at their bench. John Wall could be a starter on a team. Terrence Mann is a pretty good player when given minutes, and on some teams, he could possibly be a starter. We've seen what Terrence Mann could do when he gets minutes. Kennard could be a starting piece. He's not like a star player, but if you just want to start a shooter, a really good shooter in your starting lineup, he could be in there for most teams. He's a fantastic three-point shooter. Batum could be a starter. The team is stupid deep, bro. Stupid deep. And even for the players that you say, okay, they probably couldn't start on most teams, they're still damn good quality bench players. But led by Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, this is going to be a hard team to beat when healthy. They have a chip on their shoulder, especially from what happened after the bubble, or what happened during the bubble. They have a chip on their shoulder. And then the season after that, they were looking like they were going to make a finals run. And then they lose Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs. And then the year after that, they played the entire year without Kawhi Leonard and ended up grabbing the 7th seed, I think, but still had to go into the play-in. They lost the first game of the play-in, and then the next game of the play-in, Paul George didn't play because he had got COVID. So you can understand why this team has a chip on their shoulder. They feel like they've had a lot to give, but haven't really been able to give it yet. And hopefully this is that season they can give that, show us what they're made of. You got Reggie Jackson. Now, sometimes Reggie Jackson comes off the bench, and then sometimes John Wall comes off the bench. Ty Lue, who's a fantastic coach, really knows how to tweak the lineups really well. But Reggie Jackson is a goddamn firecracker. We've seen what Reggie Jackson could do, especially when Kawhi Leonard went out when they needed him to step up. Reggie Jackson was getting 18, 19, 20 points per game any given night, bringing that energy, bringing that sauce. And Reggie Jackson ain't scared. I love Reggie Jackson's game. That boy ain't scared of nobody. He ready to get inside his bag any given time. Can go to the rim, dribble, shoot the ball, contested, isolation. And Big Zoo just plays his role. Big Zoo might get 1 shot. Big Zoo might get 10 shots, might get 15. But he just reads the game well, plays it well. Big Zoo be going after the rebounds. putting it back up, really knows how to finish, really knows how to give great hard screens, rolls to the basket really damn hard. Zubac knows his game. He knows his game. I'm still mad the Lakers got rid of him. And Morris Sr. is like, he's pretty damn consistent, man. He's pretty damn consistent. Hey, I'm rolling with it. Injuries are a part of the game, so injuries or not, I'm sticking to my Clippers pick. Because that's my pick. But, if they lose Kawhi or they lose Paul George, then I might have to make a new pick, you know what I mean? No, but I hope they stay healthy, man, because I just can't see a team beating them. As great as the Boston Celtics are, even if if they have, their two big men back, the game would definitely be closer. And it would be a hard-fought series on both ends, but I still got to give the edge to the Clips. That depth, man. Now Boston deep too. Don't get it twisted. Boston deep too. Boston deep too. But really, when they added John Wall, I think that was like really the missing piece there. Honestly. That John Wall addition was huge. Really big addition there. But we basically got a glimpse of what the Clippers can be on a night in to night out basis if they have their players on a night in to night out basis. Now, I know Kawhi Leonard is going to load manage during the regular season, but one thing I do know is that come playoff time, Kawhi Leonard will not be load managing. He will play every single game in the playoffs as long as he is able to play. You know what I mean? There will be no load management. So from that perspective, I know he's going to be available and the team's going to be available come playoff time. What happens in the regular season, I really don't care too much as long as they make the playoffs and then anything goes from there. They can win on the road. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about them getting home court. They can win on the road. Initially, I thought they would be a top 4 seed in the standings, but I mean that can still happen. It's still early, but we'll see how that goes. But regardless of the seeding, I think they are going to be dangerous if healthy, and my pick to win a championship. But I am just happy to see this team finally come together and play a meaningful game with all their players available. More than anything. More than anything. But we'll see what happens, man. There's a lot of season to be played. Knock on wood. Cross your fingers. And look, I'm a Laker fan. I'm a hardcore Laker fan. Don't get it wrong. But I'm being realistic. The Lakers ain't winning no championship this year. I don't care what kind of hype people try to throw around. Yeah, they're better when Anthony Davis is leading and playing the way he is, and LeBron James is taking a bit of a backseat. Yes, they're better, but by no means are they contenders. Sorry, I'm not going there. And that's my squad, but I'm not going there. The Clippers, when healthy, yeah, they're contenders. But we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Clippers Nation, stand up. Where are the Clippers fans at? Where are the Kawhi Leonard fans at? Where the Paul George fans at? Where the John Wall fans at? Where the Big Zoo fans at? Y'all stand up. Y'all should be happy about what you're seeing. And hopefully Kawhi can continue to get into shape and this level of play can be more consistent. But we'll see if it is or it isn't. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.